That's
for you. Always.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to unequip the. Oh man. Save the world with a hug. I didn't think to press right. I was trying to press L2 to unequip it, not right to take it off.
It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep.
You gotta put it in controller slot too.
Away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning.
Yeah, I only entered the world twice. That only twice.
I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. we will always be connected.
Earth ain't looking so hot there, by the way. Well, I mean, it's looking very hot, actually.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Now what I gotta do? I can't even equip the gun. I mean, there are some BTs over here. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. Don't have a map. Those credits? I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's credits or not. I don't know. It's almost like something else. Maybe the credits, maybe they're not. I mean, maybe that's what it's saying. It's saying I've sacrificed myself by trapping myself on the beach so that the extinction event doesn't occur. And that's just this is my life now. Just trapped on the beach forever, you know? Maybe that's what it's suggesting. It's like it's just gonna roll credits this entire time. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to find myself out if I find the right direction to go before the credits end. You know, maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Either way, I'm freaking confused. Oh, holy hell. I'm in black and white, which is symbolic to me kind of being soulless or, you know, half dead or whatever kind of thing. But it's definitely... I don't know. It's definitely something I'm not fully understanding right now, but hey. I mean, a cast list is credits, sure, but a cast list can also be at the start of a game, you know? It could also suggest that this is like another beginning, which is what she said. She said that the extinction event is another opportunity, a new beginning, essentially. So I ran out of bounds, essentially. I think the game... that's what the game's telling me. We gotta listen. Who knows what it means? I don't know. You don't know.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
Oh, she's actually gonna tell me what.
When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again, and again, and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Well, the last thing I want is for you guys to confirm or deny whether or not it's credits. So, you know, shut up. Smile. Now it feels more like credits with Hideo Kojima's name on there. I still think that there's more I can do here. I think there's something that I can do, somewhere I can go, something. I mean, the gun is still a thing, right? I still have that gun, but I don't know how to access it. Pressing right doesn't equip it. L2 doesn't do anything. So, I mean, I still have that gun. That means something. It still had a role to play. That's what she said. So there's definitely something more I can do. But what it is, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out, obviously. It's gonna send me back, I think. So it's within the confines here that I'm in. Maybe I gotta go to that doll or something. It's possible. Gotta find the doll.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my home in that one. My car in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. My daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Understanding the beach was the key to understanding everything. Just gonna see. I think it's gonna give me more credits. Then it's gonna, you know, make me sit down, learn more of the story. Then it's gonna give me more credits, make me sit down, learn more of the story. I mean, the whole game has taught me to be afraid of the water. Maybe I need to go in the water. I need to find the doll. Maybe I need to fight the tide, go into it. Well, that's not it. If only I had my sea otter hood, then it would have been fine. I'd have been able to swim anywhere. Maybe there's still something in the water that I can... Like the doll. He sent that doll out. Like, that's got to have some significance, you know? The doll that he sent out there. There's icebergs over there. There's iceberg dead ahead! You know, that's how... There's also the point where Amelie was like, just run. Which is like where we run along the beach, the inns, you know? So, I mean, maybe I just run. Need a beer? I mean, I might have one tonight with dinner. Maybe I have like a time limit each little sequence to get somewhere, you know? Oh, it's failure 3. It's gonna send me back to the middle again.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead.
Uh-huh.
Which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself. Including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history. A history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So, I started researching bridge babies. Children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges. More determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer.
Ha!
The beach's punishment,
Oh,
maybe,
it's not funny.
for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off.
I mean, the universe is pretty much a lot bigger than just Earth,
Life
though.
always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead, rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
So what, I'm supposed to just roll over and just take it? I don't think so. Listen here, lady. Oh, it's not timed with the credits. It's timed with going out of bounds. Well, it's not timed, it's just if you go out of the bounds, then it's like, nope. Oh, maybe not. So there is a finite area you can explore. Did it get quieter or something? I have to move the camera around and stuff. No, it's only gotten louder. I've only turned it up since we've gotten into Cutscene City. I bumped it up another notch. And then as soon as I get out of bounds here, it's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna knock me back into that area. Probably before I reach the mountain, I would guess. Oh, I have to point the camera to her, yeah. Yeah. President was supposed to be your mom, but she wasn't able to have kids. That's because I was born on the beach, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I was what was born on the beach because of that cutscene earlier. With, like just earlier before this where you heard the baby crying for a long time.
The trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
Or I was a bridge baby or something along those lines. Which is what I theorized before that earlier today. I want to see if I get color.
You want to go home? Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way.
Yeah, I noticed that till
So,
the red
I've set
stripe.
the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the death stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that
Let's consummate the extinction.
there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Well, that's actual credits. Still don't know what I can do with this gun that I have. I mean, the gun is also colored, by the way. You might have noticed that the gun in my pocket there has color to it. It has meaning, value, significance. But what? You know, do I need to intentionally cast it aside, you know, as a symbolism for, you know, abolishing violence, you know, becoming peaceful? Do I need to shoot myself so that I cut some kind of tie, sever some kind of tie? Do I find the doll and shoot it? Do I fight the BTs? Do I just sit and give up? I don't know. I don't know. Do some squats. Oh. Yeah, we'll see how it ends up playing out. Like, in my opinion, I think the most likely one is to never stop trying to fight your way out of this place, you know? Like, keep pushing out. That's my thought. My thought is keep trying to find a way out, keep fighting, keep struggling, keep moving forward. That's my thought. But, you know, who knows? It's obvious. You gotta find a PS2 on the beach and play through Ephemeral Fantasia again. That sounds like pure hell, actually. Yeah, even in the apocalypse, you gotta keep doing leg day. Can't abandon leg day. This feels like I can keep going this way. This is the furthest I've gone. No, never mind. Spoke too soon. When was the last time I had no packages to carry? Plenty of times, actually, in the recent, because of it being more combat.